Hello, welcome to another one of our exclusive YouTube shows. And I tell you what, we are all smiling so wide because it looks like spring is on the way, Sheila, at last.
It certainly is. And look at this table. It's actually slippers, Derek. But you could wear these outside, I'm sure.
You would
Lovely
never
colours.
know, would you, that these are slippers? You've got glorious sunshine colours, you've got florals there, you've got something you could wear out and about as well. I think this is going to be a good one, Sheila.
I certainly think so.
But I tell you what, it's me that gets to stay sitting, and Sheila does all the work in this show. So sit back, relax and enjoy. There's some really glorious spring slippers coming your way. These look super, super comfy. And again, we still don't have the scales that we wanted for the studio so we can weigh these. But listen, I know, there's my little Bobble, my cat, one of her pouches weighs more than this of food. It's brilliant, really, really nice. It's difficult to see this a bit. You'll see it clearer on Sheila in just a moment. So I'll just pop my hand in there just so you can see how this works. If you want just a pair of light slippers without being slippers, just to wear around the house, then these are brilliant. You can see that there's no pinching going on there. There's plenty of room for the toes, for the foot. You've got the adjustability there at the side as well. I know quite difficult to see, but it's a nice sort of soft landing on these as well. So if you want something that is a slipper that you can wear around the house that isn't a slipper, I think this is the perfect thing. You've got a couple of different colour choices, and you'll see them slightly more clearly on Sheila, actually, because you've got the beige on, Sheila, haven't you?
Yeah, which is a really nice colour. It's a neutral colour, so if you're wearing them as slippers and you've got a dressing gown of any different shade, this is going to go really well. But I think these are great, you know, getting that better weather coming along. And I know a lot of ladies that have hot feet. You know, they do actually not like to wear a full slipper because the feet get a bit too warm. And what I love about them, they've got that adjustability at the side. They've got that one-touch fastening.
I mean, they're a really easy buy, these, actually, aren't they?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just a case of choosing your favourite colour. They're perfectly breathable, very, very comfortable. It's like they're padded right the way across the top anyway, aren't they? So, you know, if you want something that's kind to your feet, then you've got it at a ridiculous price, really. Now, these are the kind of slipper mules that you'll buy for someone that you are caring for, you adore, could be your sister, could be your mum, someone that actually has maybe been advised to wear something looser fitting. You know, actually a lot of ladies spend a lot of their lives, and I'm not wagging a finger, I promise you, in very, very tight shoes because they've gone for the look, and that leaves their feet in maybe less than the best condition sort of later on. These are a real joy because they've got lots of flex and stretchability to them. You've got the one-touch fastening there so that you can adjust them. The inside feels a little bit like toweling, actually. So if you want something that when you have just, you know, stepped out of the bath and whatever, rather than walking on cold floors that you want to get into, then these would be great. I love the floral. It's very, very cute. It's like a digital print that goes right the way across in microfiber, so nice and breathable too. And you've got two lovely options here. And we're looking at the beige, but then you've also got that very sort of sweetheart blue. I'm absolutely knowing, Sheila, without asking, that there's a gown that you've got that would match that blue.
Absolutely, Derek. I think the blue is so pretty.
Yes.
And because you've got an outdoor sole with these, you know, you could be on your patio, you could be in your garden, you know, you could take these away on holiday with you, and you've got that outdoor sole, so you're not going to spoil them at all. But I love the adjustability, and they're so feminine and pretty.
Yeah, they are as well. I think they're a superb price tag. Do bear in mind as well that we do have a money-back guarantee here as well. So if you do want to try a pair in the comfort of your own home, then absolutely feel free to do that. Looks like there's lots of room for your toes to move around, Sheila, there as well.
Absolutely, and they're covered. You know, if you're not very keen on your toes and things, they're covered beautifully.
Yeah, they are. They're lovely. This is the burst of colour we've all been waiting for as well, isn't it, actually? If you like to wear... Actually, when you look at these, the last thing in the world you think they are is slippers. Because they have a very shoe look, don't they? I mean, they are a pair of mules to all intents and purposes. They don't look at all slipper-like. So for those people who the suggestion of wearing a slipper around the house during the day is absolutely abhorrent, then this is going to be absolutely perfect. And I love the colours here. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Navy, plum and saffron. And I've got the plum here. Now, I tell you why these will be very, very popular, because you can't quite see it on first glance on this. When your foot's inside, you see these two pieces here, they're elasticated. So any flexing that they need to do to accommodate, they will absolutely do for you, but effortlessly. It's almost like a sort of velvet robe, isn't it, the feel to this? It's beautifully sculpted, so you can see your foot is actually sitting down into it as opposed to, you know, sort of floating on top of it. Very, very easy to get on and off, and of course you've got an outdoor base there as well, so if you need to nip out for the bins, or you know, you can nip round to the shopping, these should be absolutely fine, and no one would say, oh, she's got her slippers on, would they, Sheila?
Well, I think these have sneaked into our slipper show, because I just don't think they look like a slipper at all.
No, absolutely.
But you've got the comfort of a slipper, but I think these are little great outdoor little mule, because you've got the outdoor base, and they are fabulous. Now, I'm a standard fitting foot, so they are a little bit large for me, but that's great because Pavers do all these different fittings.
Yeah.
And I think anybody with a wider foot and they really struggle to find either a slipper or a summer sort of mule sandal, these would be just the ticket.
I tell you what, Sheila, we have been very, very fortunate over the years, and we've been on a couple of holidays with mates and together and whatever. And actually, I can absolutely see poolside glamour. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? And again, they would take up next to no room in the case.
As light as a feather.
Absolutely. And I would never be saying to people, Sheila's got her slippers on. You'd never say that, would you?
You would never say that, Derek, at all.
I think they're lovely. Now, I have to tell you that our Sheila has definitely got her eyes on these, because she is a bit of a sparkly metallic magpie, and this is a really nice new style. I don't feel like I've seen this style before, actually. I've seen the style of mule slipper, but this style of, it's almost a little like mini fish scales have been added to this to give it that lovely sort of metallic sheen. But the whole of the top of that, it's not a leather or a synthetic. It's like a textile, so it's very, very breathable. Lovely, lovely shape. Just a little bit of a peep toe there at the top, or a peep finger if you're me. And you can see that the base of these as well is a very, very dark blue on this one. It's almost slightly toweling feel to it. Has got an outdoor base underneath it. And this is just a case of, if you like the look, then pick your favourite colour, because there's quite a few there. You've got a natural, you've got a navy, and you've got a white as well. How many of those three have you got your eyes on, Sheila?
Do you know, I think they're all great. I love the white though, but I love the one in the middle. I think that's a really nice colour too. But they just look really expensive. And I just love that little bit of shimmer there, and a slight sort of animal print. Covers the foot beautifully. You've got the outdoor sole. Nobody would ever think these were a slipper.
No, they're more like a bit like a spa shoe, actually.
Yes, very
aren't they?
true. Yeah, I think especially in the white.
Yeah, so I think when you're having that long hot soak in the bath, I think these are the ones that need to be, you know,
just adjacent to the bathtub,
awaiting your exit from the bath. They are beautiful, aren't they? These, I have to tell you, are just the sweetest. A really, really lovely floral. It's funny, isn't it, how slippers have come on, because you might well be like me, and you're not really a slippers wearer, because you kind of, I don't know, there's something that can be very, very aging about a slipper, and you think, no, I'm not there yet. I don't want that look. I'm not comfortable with that look. And this is a lovely, lovely, not even a compromise actually, because to all intents and purposes, it still doesn't look really too slipper-like. But in terms of looking after your feet, there's so many, it's kind of essential ingredients here. This, for instance, by the way, is made of like a stretchy kind of neoprene type material. So a bit like bathing suit material, I guess. And all of these edges here, you can see, are beautifully piped, so they're nice and soft, and they've got that elastication in them as well. So no, however, you know, we've all got different shaped feet, but however lumpy, bumpy, gnarly, whatever, you know, actually, if you've got bunions, it's an open space there for you. You're not showing off the whole of your toe. There's plenty of flexibility. And you've got that adjustability as well. So I think it's got all the essential ingredients. Of course, we always take advice from people, leading experts in foot care. And of course, we've been around for the last 50 plus years talking to you about footwear. So all of that know-how goes into something like this. I think it's a very, very clever idea, and I love this digital print. It's lovely. So it's just a colour choice here, really, isn't it, Sheila?
It is.
Red or blue.
I think they're so pretty.
Yeah, they
really
are.
pretty. Nobody would know there were slippers. There's that adjustability, which is great, because a lot of people do have one foot slightly different to the other.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe one foot swells more than the other.
Yeah.
So these are so nice for that. I love the sole unit because it's slightly shaped as well, so you're not on a completely flat base. You can go outdoors in these. And like you say, if you've got issues with your feet, you've got enough foot coverage there, but you could wear these easily outdoors.
Yeah.
You know, because they just look so pretty.
Yeah, and if you look at the way you're dressed right now, Sheila, I
goes.
don't look at those and think, oh, hello, she's got her slippers on.
Nope,
like
not
you wouldn't
at all.
think at all. You just think, oh, what a lovely pair of breathable.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
spring and summer shoes.
simple. Now, anything that says anatomic needs your attention, to be honest with you, because anatomic, it sounds like a terribly dangerous or chemically kind of word, and it's not. It's just a really, really good thing in terms of footwear, because an anatomic footbed, which is easy for you to say, is one that actually gets to know the shape of your foot. Now, you will have heard of fly flots before, I'm absolutely sure of that. And what you've got here is one of those anatomic footbeds. Really, really nice. I mean, you'd never know that this was sort of being billed as sort of like a crossover clog and slipper, really, would you at all? So much room inside as well. So you've got plenty of height there, and you've got plenty of width. So there's nothing that's squashing down. There's no hard edges going on there. This is all like a breathable textile on top. One other thing just to mention as well, the top and the base are kind of fused together, so it's not like something where you kind of have a stitching situation going on. So they're much stronger than other footwear can be, which I absolutely love. Colours, really nice here, very simple. You've got your fuchsia, you've got a blue there, and I love the blue, it's really nice. And green's everywhere at the moment. Lots of people going for green, very earthy, very organic colour as well. Good look, Sheila.
Really youthful looking as well.
Yes.
Fly flots are amazing. If you want pure comfort, just invest in a fly flot.
Yeah.
Great price with these as well. But when you do put your foot in, it takes a little while for that to actually get used to your foot in a way, but once your foot has settled into that footbed, it is just unbelievable, and it remembers the shape of your foot.
Yes.
And then you've got a really nice squidgy base as well. Look at that little bit of bounce back there, and a lot of foot coverage with these too.
It's lovely. And actually, I think this is one of those, and this is one a style that we keep in stock the whole time, and we just change the colours, change the look of the top. So I think once you find a pair of these and you know and you love and you trust, we'll have plenty of choices for you to add more in the future, which I think you'll probably very much want to. Love that green, Sheila, as well. Oh, well, that's it. You can sit down again now, Sheila.
Thank you, Derek, but I've chosen my favourite.
Oh, have you? I thought you might have done.
This one with a little bit of metallic on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, I thought you'd go for the yellow ones, though, Sheila, just for a change.
This one.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Which are your favourites? Remember, all the details and the item numbers and everything should be on the description of the video. If you have any problems finding anything, just have a little look on our website at pavers.co.uk. That was a good show, wasn't it?
Certainly was.
I do like that one. We'll be back for another one very soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and then we can let you know when there's another video on the way. Well, I'll let Sheila take it easy right now, and I think we all will, and we'll see you back here for another video soon. Take care.